Introducing the next team. Coming from San Antonio, Texas. Introducing your high-level champion, the metalhead maniac, Vibez. The professor, Jess, and the bloodhound, introducing the last team. From San Antonio, Texas, we have the sensational tag team Ridley, Thorne. They are your hybrid tag team champions, marching in at the king of the Southside, Studstache, and his partner, Big Rob Love. They are collectively known as the Texas Kingdom.
We have had a huge night here at the Hybrid School of Wrestling with a special presentation. May-Gla-Don Juan in support of our brother Don Juan. Everything going to support him and his family in their time of need. If you want to be a part of that support, we have a GoFundMe set up. It is at bit.ly/Don Juan Treat. That'll take you right to the GoFundMe and your opportunity to support a man that has meant so much to professional wrestling over his entire career. And with everything we've seen at May-Gla-Don Juan here tonight at Hybrid School, with 2 more title matches still to come, we have this incredible ring filled with talent, a 9-person intergender triple threat match. It is the Texas Treats versus the Dead Man's Hand versus the Texas Kingdom. Referee is going to have his hands full with this one. It is going to be incredibly difficult. That's the man we're here to support tonight. All right, the bell rings and we're underway. It's going to be Rob Love and Jay Young getting it started. Rob Love and Studstache, the hybrid tag team champions. But tonight, it is a 9-person tag match. This one's going to be off every single rail that there could possibly be with the people involved. Any 9-person match is going to be crazy, but these 9 specifically, you got to believe we're going to see some hijinks. You got J-Wave on the outside. You got Freak Show. You got all sorts of people involved here, potentially. Jay Young demonstrating some quickness, some agility, goes into the one empty corner. Rob Love able to turn it around. Again, 3 corners occupied. There is but 1 neutral corner in this triple threat tag team matchup. And a huge chop right across the chest of Jay Young. Rob Love now connects with another one. And every member of this match just ricocheted back, feeling what had to hurt so bad to Jay Young, and the crowd's calling for one more. And Rob Love obliges. All right, sends him into the corner, into his own corner, reverbs out clothesline. Small little detail, but that could be a huge advantage for the Texas Kingdom with a neutral corner being opposite their own. It gives you that lane for Irish whips, reversals. It could come into play, although David Teen brings himself into the ring and takes a forearm to the head for his troubles. So now it's Treats versus Kingdom as we get a cover. 1, 2. I'll tell you what, the Texas Treats and the Texas Kingdom, this is a war that may very well last forever. And now on top of this war, you factor in the Dead Man's Hand as Studstache is brought into the ring. David Teen scrambles back to his corner, getting some advice from Diego Renay. Referee goes in to stop him. Teen eases his way back in the ring. Crowd giving Teen a hard time about the mustache here. Certainly no Studstache on his face as he tags out, and Kalientita has been brought in. She's the RCW Women's Heavyweight Champion. It's a triple threat, anything goes here, so we're gonna stay Studstache versus Kali. And Kali wants nothing to do with it. She's asking, I want Ridley. Bring in Ridley. Bring in Key Vibez. Studstache asking the crowd what they want. Crowd lets them know exactly what they want. They want Ridley, Thorne, and Kali. Another war that may go on forever. Chapter 85 in this rivalry. Ridley using the size to her advantage. Kali unable to get much leverage there. Goes face first into the mat. Crowd continues to pour in their support. And we're going to go Ridley and Kali again. Kali avoids the lockup, goes to the headlock, goes to take her over, but is just unable to do so. Ridley has the strength for the side suplex, and Kali goes down. Ridley charging hard in the corner. My goodness, smashes her in there. And again, this is that lane we discussed. You've got the opportunity, but reversed her back into the neutral corner, stalks her, forearm shot. Ridley in control here early on. Big slam, Kali's in a lot of trouble. Drops the leg, and we can get an early pinfall victory here, but no, a 2 count. You may not like the way Kali conducts herself in the ring, but no doubt about it, she can do whatever she can in that ring. She has proven time and time again her ability. But now we're getting a tag out as Ridley brings in key Vibez. So the women are inside representing this triple threat. Some tag team work here. Elbow drop. And now key Vibez going for the cover, but Ridley wants nothing to do with that. Teamwork in a triple threat can only last for so long. And that discussion gets key Vibez off balance, gets a roll up and a 1 count. Sends Kali in, side slam. And key Vibez in control. It's going to be hard to call, and the ref's going to have a hard time controlling it. Right now, key Vibez with the cover and a 2 count. 9 combatants, 1 referee. That is the job before him in this triple threat. She was able to send Kali out, but she gets out quickly and brings in Renay. And Jesse James is brought in for the first time in this match as well. And now it's Texas Treats versus Dead Man's Hand in this triple threat match. Jesse James, early control, holding on to that arm. Renay in a world of pain here. Connects the stomach, hooks that face lock. Picks him up, but David Teen is there to break it up. 2-on-1 for the Treats here, now Dead Man's Hand evening the count. Studstache has made his way into the ring. 2 clotheslines from there for him. And Renay gonna take his chances, runs into a brick wall. Jesse James decides I can take out that brick wall. He is wrong. And is Kali now gonna take her shot at the brick wall? Studstache kind of unbelievably wondering what she may be thinking. Oh my goodness. Kali begging for her life in there as Teen is able to go to the knee. And look at this, knees to the face, and Kali in control of Studstache. Jesse James in now. Teen and Renay working him over. The Treats well under control as they're dominating in the ring. They've got Jesse James isolated. Chaos starting to unfold here, a 1 count. Renay and Jesse James continue to be the legal men in this contest. Suplex over, another cover, another 1 and a 2. Able to get out. Jay Young was trying to get in there and make the break, but his partner Jesse James able to make it through. Again, Freak Show is in action today. Earlier on in an RCW heavyweight title shot, Eric Walker was in action. The rest of Dead Man's Hand here, they are looking to do what they can to establish their team. David Teen, though, and Renay continue their tag onslaught of Jesse James in the corner. Jesse crawls to the middle. David hooks the head, snaps him over, grabs a hand, 2 hands full of hair. Referee there to see it, and a clothesline right into the mat flattens him. There's the cover and barely out right before the 2. All right, this is one of the more extended sections of offense for any team. Jesse James trying to tag out, avoids the Kingdom's corner, finds Jay Young. And now Jay Young in, but cut off by Teen. Jay Young going into the corner, takes out Diego Renay, fighting with David Teen now. European uppercut connects, but a knee to the stomach there, and Teen is tagged out. And for the first time now, we'll go Dead Man's Hand versus the Texas Kingdom as Jay Young faces King Rob Love. All right, Irish whip sends him over. Jay Young able to duck under again. World of momentum, and that momentum is met with a spine buster. He takes a moment to taunt the treats, makes the cover. A 2 count plus Teen in there to break it. And Rob Love, obviously no fan of the treats, as Diego Renay brings himself in. Diego Renay, Jay Young, the legal people in the ring now. And Diego Renay in control, foot right to the back of the head of Jay Young. Jay Young in a lot of trouble, draped over that bottom rope. Referee getting to 4.5 long before Diego gets out. Diego showing an injury in the treats. And I'm sorry, but in a match like this where it's hard to control, where you only have one official for 9 individuals, that is purely advantage Texas Treats. They have been taught by the very best in the game in Chris Marvel and Don Juan. And now they continue the onslaught on Jay Young here. He's found himself in the absolute worst place he could find himself in this match. Here's a cover, a 1 and a 2, and Jay Young is up. Studstache was making a move to break the count. T now working that back and that shoulder of Jay Young. Jay Young has been in there for quite some time now, probably taken more damage than anybody else in this contest. Desperate to get out to his team. Bring in a Jesse James, bring in a Key Vibez. Crowd behind Jesse James, behind Jay Young, behind Key Vibez right now. Able to come out and takes an elbow back down. He's able to fight out for just a moment, but Teen has him back down in a 2 count. So David trying to get himself off, but one of the most violent tags we're gonna see. Studstache brings himself in. David Teen gonna go nurse his wounds in the Texas Treats corner, and Stache looking to capitalize on the damage that's already been done to Jay Young. This is the last thing Jay Young needed to find himself in the neutral corner with a man the size of Studstache. Studstache biding his time, in no rush. He has a fallen prey here. Jay Young, however, multiple shots to stomach, and Studstache just that clubbing forearm across the back. Rob Love letting Stache know, do what you want, finish him. He hooks him up. But wait, what he doesn't see is Diego Renay had tagged himself in, puts an elbow across the back of Jay Young. Stache is out now. Diego Renay, the legal man, looking to take advantage of what's done. And I talked earlier, the ongoing war between the Texas Treats and the Texas Kingdom, probably the war that will never end. Jay Young finding himself an absolute casualty of that war, as both the Treats and the Kingdom have been able to tag in and out and take their turns with him. This is his chance, though, and he gets out Jesse James, the fresh man in, and this is an opportunity for the Dead Man's Hand. A clothesline, an elbow, a kick to the face. Jesse James is fired up. Diego Renay finds himself whirling about. Gets the slam, doesn't see Teen behind. Teen scoops him up, however. And Teen able to annihilate James right on the back of the head. That brings in Key Vibez, who's gonna go to the ropes, who's gonna go up and over and send Teen around. Now Key Vibez the opportunity. She doesn't see Callie coming in for the Treats. Callie, oh, look at this. Swinging neckbreaker spins her around. That brings in Ridley Thorne. We have lost track of who's legal, who's not. Missing a splash in the corners, Ridley Thorne, and Callie has no idea that the monster Studstache is behind her. And that's a sandwich right in the middle of the ring, but that sandwich hurt the bottom bun as well. Ridley Thorne down. Jay Young ducks a clothesline. Forearm shot. Studstache is reeling. Eats a drop kick to the outside. It brings in the one last man not to get involved here yet on this part. Rob Love, stunner. Diego, cutter. Doesn't see James behind him. James rolls him up. Off the fireman's carry. Diego able to hold on, but eats the boot to the face. This is a chance for Jesse James here now. He's going to go up into the Treats corner. It's a safe place for now because no one's there. What he doesn't see is David Teen. Wait a minute. Powder to the face. Referee was distracted by J-Wave. Everybody else, nobody left in the ring to stop this. Treats set James down to the mat and a cover 1, 2, and the Treats hold on for the victory. In a match where chaos is king, you had to believe that the Texas Treats would reign supreme, and that's exactly what happened here at May-Gla-Don Juan. The Texas Treats celebrating. The Texas Kingdom, dead man's hand on the outside, collecting themselves, frustrated that they could not get the victory, but guaranteed that is not the last of the war that we will see between any of these three teams. We still have 2 big title matches to go here at the Hybrid School of Wrestling. We celebrate in May-Gla-Don Juan.